Hi, I'm Shonda Miles. I am a performance coach. I help people who are looking to accomplish their goals. So, I want to talk to you about probably one of the best pieces of advice that I received. And one day, this lady told me I was going through a tough time. I couldn't see straight. It was just things were really, really bad. And she told me, she said, when you go through tough times, remember what God brought you through before. So when you're going through tough times, things look bad. Think about how many times God has brought you through something before. Think about all the things that He has saved you from. He kept us all from death. All these different things. You look at the challenges in your life, and I can remember when I was a young girl, I was in love with this guy, and we had decided to move in together. He gave me a key to his place, and there were all kind of red flags, right? There were all kind of red flags that I was missing. There were all kind of whispers that I was not listening to. And one day I decided I was all excited about us moving in together. I was going to his place. I was going to surprise him. And when I went up the stairs to his apartment, I could hear his surround sound system. It was really loud. And when I got to the door to put my key in the door, I noticed that he was talking to a woman in his place. And I never confronted him. I never said a word to him after that. I just left. And I knew he was cheating on somebody. He was cheating on me with somebody else. And so I left. And the next day, when he called me, I broke up with him, and it was a save. It was like God saved me. He saved me from myself. So what happened was, after I broke up with him, the next few days, I worked at this major retail store, and I parked. This particular day, I parked in front of the door. I don't know why. I parked in front of the door, and somebody keyed my car. I had a brand new car. Somebody keyed it. So I worked at a place where there was a lot of policemen. So I talked to the team about what had happened, and they started to watch out, look out for me and all that when I went out at 9 o'clock and all that, leaving work. And so maybe a few days later, somebody spray painted my car. So my car was white. They spray painted it with gray paint all the way around it. Nobody saw anything. It's just kind of odd. But anyway, my car was always parked at the front door, and nobody saw a thing. So then after that, several days later, he put my car on flat, three of my tires on flat. And you talk about God saving me, taking care of me, because if I had gotten into a relationship with him, a more serious relationship with him, moved in with him, we had planned to get married. If I had done that, you just think about how crazy of a relationship I would have been in, how worse a position I would have been in. I never saw anything crazy about him until this particular moment. I never and sometimes we're in love, we only see what we want to see, right? But I can see the favor of God on my life, my entire life. Since I was a young girl, I could see the favor of God. I could see how I went to mess it up, and God still, he showed me, he showed out, he blessed me, he was covering me. And in this particular instance, God was covering me. He was taking care of me. He kept me safe. Like, even though my property was damaged, he still covered me. He still kept me safe. He still showed me who this person was. And that's how God does. If you look back over your life and you've been alive any amount of time, you can look back over your life not too far, and you can see how the miracles of God, how he just took care of us, how he brought us through one bad thing after another bad thing, another situation. He just took care of us. All these situations where we thought we weren't going to make it. It felt like the worst situation possible. And God was there to take care of us. He was there to cover us. He was there to help us to get through. Just like it might be one day at a time, it might be 1 minute at a time, but God still covered us. He still brought us through. He still protected us. And just over and over again, I can see where I didn't deserve it. I never deserved it. But God still took care of me. I was his kid. We all have this call in our lives. He have predestined us to do certain things, and he was there. I could see how it was bad at the time. It seemed like the worst situation possible at the time. it didn't go like I wanted it to go, but it was for my own good. And sometimes we can't see how we're in these situations, these hard times, to learn valuable lessons. We're in these hard times to help ourselves to get rid of some of this stuff that we have inside of us, this jealousy, anger, bitterness, what unforgiveness, whatever it is. We're in these things to learn lessons. And sometimes we don't learn the lesson, and we got to repeat it again with another experience, another season of life. And we got to go through it. And what my point is, that we have to have faith in God, knowing that He brought us through this hard thing and this hard thing, probably hundreds of things we don't even know about, and hundreds of things we do know about, if not more. We can see over and over again where He blessed us, He covered us, He kept us. And so if you're going through a hard time right now, just know it's not going to last forever. Just know that you have the strength to get through it. Just know you've been through something hard before. God brought you out. He'll bring you out of this. Just keep believing, keep trusting God, keep doing the right thing, keep showing up for yourself, keep taking the action, keep asking God, okay, what do I need to do now? What's the next step? And just keep being obedient, and keep, ask God, okay, what am I supposed to learn from this? What are you trying to teach me? What am I missing? How can I be more obedient? You're sitting at the feet of God every single day in silence. Sometimes we get into the practice of, we're praying, but we're doing all the talking. But prayer is a dialogue. So we gotta sit at the feet of Jesus. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we listen, but we always want to listen to what He has to say, not just what we want to say, but what He has to say to us. We can get the instruction. We can know how to handle the next situation. We can know what to do, and we can stop, making silly mistakes, right? And this was certainly a silly mistake that I messed it up. And we often do this. We take things into our own hands. We give God a chance, and if He take too long, we want to take it into our own hands. And of course we can do that. We can take things into our own hands and we can fix it, but we're gonna mess it up, and we're gonna end up right back in the same situation, so we can learn the lesson, so we can grow in God. And I think that we miss that oftentimes. And so it has been a lesson learned, a good lesson, a good piece of advice this young lady gave me about, if we going through something hard, we're having a hard time, and we don't see any hope. We don't think that things are going to get better. We can't see how things are going to change, or how things are going to turn around. We can't see how we're going to be married, or we're going to have children, or we're going to have the friends that we want, or we're going to have the money that we want. We're going to have the business that we want, all these different things that we want. We got to look at, okay, what do I need to be working on? What do I need to change? What is God speaking to me? What is it? What if this is, at this point in my life, this is for my own good, and I'm going to grow and be the best version of myself for when I get the money, when I get the business, when I get the, whatever it is, the nice house, the nice car, whatever it is for you. Just think about that for yourself, and how God brought you through something hard before. He'll bring you through this hard thing that you're going through now. If you're waiting and you're like, okay, where is God? Why is He not doing this? Why am I not getting wherever I want to be? Just think about, He knows what's best. We can't see what His plan is. We can't see what the final picture is going to look like. We don't know how this is going to end. We just know that we can trust Him, right? His decisions, or His ways, are better than our ways. We can do it, but we mess it up. We make things worse. We can keep other people from where they're supposed to be, or make them have to wait longer, because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're not being obedient. So just think about what God has already done. Think about what you've already accomplished, the challenges you've already overcome. See how God has brought you through. See how you made it when it was hard and you didn't think you were going to make it. And see what God has done before. And then you can believe God for the future. You can believe God for right now. He brought you through something hard before. He'll do it again. Just be patient, wait, believe, do what you're supposed to be doing, right? Because you shouldn't be sitting idle, right? There's some things that we need to do. So do those things while you're waiting on God, and then just believe, just have faith that He's going to do what He said He's going to do. And it's going to be better than what we want. It's going to be more than what we want. And just, be patient. And don't forget to like and subscribe.